Hey you guys, it's me again, and I was really inspired by Miss Pink Fabulous to do a thrift haul video for you. Even though I went thrifting last week, it was last week on Friday, and I posted a lot of pictures on my blog, and I wrote about what I found. I decided that I will make a video nevertheless, just, for the fun of it. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. I only got about 6 or 7 items altogether, so it's not gonna take long, I promise. And I hope you guys enjoy it and stay through this with me. So I went to our Salvation Army on 4th Street in North Loop District, and it's in Minneapolis, and it's one of the best Salvation Armies. It's very famous for being Target overstock, because if you go in there, there's like the first floor, and then there's the basement, and in the basement is where they have Target overstock. So whatever they don't sell at Target goes there, and they sell it there for, I think, I don't know, I mean, it's so much cheaper there. Like, there are shirts and jackets for $5. Some things do have rips, some things have been returned, so you have to be careful. But I don't really go there as often because I'm not very fond of Target merchandise. I don't wear their clothes as much. I did have a sweater from there a long time ago, but it's been such a long time. And I mean, even with the whole Missoni for Target, I went and I tried on a dress, and it just did not look right. So even though it's a good store, they have a lot of nice stuff, I still don't feel like that's where I should be shopping. So every time I go into the Salvation Army, I almost never go downstairs into the basement, but people love it, so you guys go check it out. And everything there is new, but you gotta be careful, especially with like electronics and kitchen sets, because a lot of times like a lid will be missing or a handle is missing. So anyways, I'm gonna show you what I got, and I'm going to begin with fabrics. I had no idea that Salvation Army sold fabrics, and I'm trying to get into sewing. I grew up watching my mother sew almost on a weekly basis. She sewed so much clothing for me, she sewed so much clothing for herself, that it was absolutely amazing. The thing is, growing up in Russia right after the collapse of Soviet Union, we barely had any money, and fabrics were cheap, so I grew up wearing clothes that was handmade, which I think is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to try and get back into this, and I'm actually in fact asking for a sewing machine for Christmas. I know it's a few months away, but I'm already starting to build my fabrics collection. So the first piece I got was this piece of fabric, which is big enough for a skirt or a top. I was hoping, that I can maybe also make it into a romper for the summer, because I'm loving this bright pattern, and the fabric feels so nice, and it's polyester mixed with something. Unfortunately, there was no tag, but just by the feel of it, I can tell. Though it looks very pretty, and if I make it into a skirt, it's going to be very flowy and absolutely amazing. I paid $2 for this piece. The next piece of fabric I got is bigger, but it's also cotton, and this is humongous. This will probably make, I think, 3 or 4 dresses, and maybe even have leftover for a skirt. But I think I will make several different things out of it. Maybe something for the house, maybe some curtains, who knows what. But this is this beautiful turquoise color, and I paid $3 for this huge piece. I honestly have no idea who donated those pieces to the Salvation Army, but I'm really grateful to that person. Besides, it's so in right now, to be sewing, to be making things, to be crafty, so, I'm jumping on that wagon. Another thing I got, and this was meant to be for my mother-in-law. She asked me last week if I find a Coach bag at a thrift store and buy it for her, she will pay me double for it. So I found this Coach bag for $35, so I don't know if she is willing to pay $70 for it or not, but if she doesn't want it, then I'm definitely keeping this baby. It has 2 handles, and it's brand new. I have 2 other vintage Coach bags, and they're not in as good a condition as this bag, and all the clasps and everything, it's in such a top shape. I don't think this bag has ever even been used. So I'm excited because this was a great find, and if you guys are looking for bags like this, I suggest that you always go up front, because I noticed a lot of times at a thrift store, if it's a brand name like Coach or I have seen a Louis Vuitton bag there once, they will have them up front. So you might want to check the front and ask, and if you need somebody to show you something, then also ask for that. But I'm absolutely loving this bag. This was my most expensive purchase. The next thing I got, and I got it off the rack. You know, when you sometimes go into a thrift store and they have the bag, when they're getting stuff, they're putting it on the hangers and they're pricing it, and then they're rolling out those hangers in the bag. So anyways, this is where I got this gorgeous Calvin Klein dress, and it's stripes, and I know it looks like black and white, but the stripes are more like navy. But check out the skirt. It has all these different direction going layers and pieces and ruffles, and it also has a belt that when I tried this dress on, I tied in the back. If I can just find the other piece, there it is. Okay, it's so hard to tell because there are things hanging off of the sides of the dress. So this was the dress that I got. I honestly can't wait to wear this either. And I'm not a huge fan of wearing dresses with jeans, but when I tried the dress on, I was just, you know, I didn't want to take my pants off at a dressing room in the Salvation Army, even though they do have changing rooms. I just put it over and it looked absolutely amazing. I think this dress was $5, and this is a size 6. I normally don't wear size 6. I'm usually a 2 or a 4. But this one fits so well, and I just can't wait to wear it and show you guys what it looks like. The next two pieces that I got are outerwear, and I know that I'm such a horrible coats hoarder. I love outerwear. I think it's such a good investment that if you buy a nice coat, you can be wearing your pajamas underneath and no one's gonna know. So I'm such a big sucker for coats and trenches and other things. And on my blog recently, I had a post about trench coats and the trends for the fall, and spring will be coming up soon, hopefully. I know it's just the beginning of November, but I'm already waiting for spring. Spring will be coming soon, so there are going to be spring trenches and spring raincoats. So I got a couple trenches, which I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to wear because it's starting to get colder in Minneapolis and we're supposed to get snow tonight, but we'll see. So the first piece I got was this reversible trench by Jones, New York, and it was hanging, I think, the brown side up. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it was. And then I saw that it had this beautiful, gorgeous cheetah print. And I saw that on the other side of where the buttons were on the inside also. And I was like, oh my gosh, this has to be reversible. So I took it off the hanger and I turned it inside out. And I ended up with this beautiful, this gorgeous cheetah print coat. And it is so absolutely amazing. And you can tell when a coat is reversible because they're going to hide the tag. It took me forever to find the tag on this, even though I could see that it was Jones, New York, you know, on the buttons. I just wanted extra confirmation. They put the tag inside a pocket. So here is the tag. And then here are all the, how you're supposed to wash it, what size it is, and so on. And this is all 100% cotton, which is absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to wear this. And my husband thought that I was ridiculously funny. And I'm honestly not sure if this is a cheetah or a leopard, but I mean, I'm not a huge specialist on animals, and going to the zoo here is not an option. But this is this gorgeous, lovely animal print, which I'm so much in love with. I can't even tell you. And the last thing I got was a Ralph Lauren raincoat, and it's bright orange, and as I wrote on my blog, I will definitely stand out in this in Minneapolis. And I also love the lining. Just check it out. It's so pretty, so bright. And Ralph Lauren has this line of tote bags, and I think they run something as high as like $300 or a little higher than $300. He has those bright leather toads, and they're like bright green or bright blue or red, and I'm thinking to myself that this is gonna go perfectly with that toad, which I don't think I will be getting anytime soon, but you never know. So this is a size small, and the pockets are great, and it's absolutely amazing. The interesting thing is you can only see the top button. The rest of the buttons are hidden, and I really like this. I remember when I was younger, I saw this often on different coats and jackets, the fact when they would hide the buttons, and I think that it's so cool. So these were my thrift finds for last week, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm probably going to go thrifting again this week, and we'll see what I find. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep on thrifting, keep being green, because it's such an amazing opportunity to save the environment. And if you guys find something great, then make sure you share it. You can either comment on my video here, or leave a comment on my channel, or you guys can leave a comment on my blog, because my blog is where I mainly read all the comments and see who stopped by and who said what and who invited me to check their blog and stuff. I also do follow back. I follow everybody who follows me, so I also read everything that everybody writes, so you guys don't worry, you are not going to be left unnoticed. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.